Oh. Whoa, he did! Holy crap! Woo. Who's ready for more of The Walking Dead?
I am.
Welcome back, everyone. We are watching episode 7 of season 8. Last episode was titled The King, the Widow, and Rick. We love Rick, but we feel like he needs a title too.
That's right.
So we have to come up with a cool nickname for him.
Yeah.
But obviously, who's the king?
Ezekiel. Yeah.
And then the widow?
Maggie.
That's right.
Maggie. And Rick. So
That's right.
I love them as leaders. I know Ezekiel, he's going through a lot of bad things right
he
now.
doesn't want to be king.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so I think he will be soon again, especially with Carol there helping him,
That's right.
and even Jerry. I think he will step up again,
Yeah,
but he has to
good
go
old
through this
Jerry.
right now.
Cannot pass.
Yes, and we really love Maggie leading the hilltop.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
she's just
Oh,
incredible and
big
so
time.
aware of everything.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And Rick is naked in a cage right now.
That's right.
Shucksha. They will bother. Shall we get into this episode?
Let's do it.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah.
Send it to your people.
That's
What
it?
was that? Holy.
Doesn't require turn-grade decryption to grab the truth that you're the traitor creeping and colluding with Hawk. It's an acronym I concocted. Alexandria Hilltop Kingdom considered cub, but it remains a hair too onomatopoeic. I've been charged with no less than digging himself with cracking the very calamity you more than likely had a heavy hand in creating. So I need you to cease and desist. All betrayals and backstabbery. Front and Judasness ASAP. That's all over. Food and water's running low. Workers are angry. The saviors, they're getting scared. And this place is gonna fall. And all you have to do to be on the winning side is to stand down. All you have to do is nothing. What cranks my shaft is being safe. And here, me being safe means a whole lot of other people are safe. Think about that a great deal. Your cloak and daggers on the QT. All I ask is that you do nothing that results in harm to anyone inside these walls, and it'll stay that way.
He's still saying that. And then Daryl, Michonne, Rosita, everyone shows up.
Yeah.
I also wish for razzles, but if wishes were horses and all that. What, you think this is his fault? It is. Not the whole of it, but he was a member of the campaign. I do get it, but I shan't forget it. Will you sit with him? How's that? I'm gonna head to the marketplace, see if they have any herbs down there. Try some Eastern medicine on him. You shouldn't be alone. And he's your friend. Traveling companion.
Yeah, Eugene's so cool.
Wow, he's really
No. Be back soon.
companion.
Should be upright more.
Shit.
Oh.
You look worse than me. I don't appreciate that because you look like a potato and shit casserole.
Oh my God.
Sit.
He doesn't want to feel anything.
Yeah. He cares, but he's mad.
Help me get Dr. Carson out of here. Given that this building is currently surrounded by a Wilkes-Barre of walkers, I don't see an escape attempt without putting to use the same flawed technique of innards which landed you in your status quo piss poor condition. Believing that God is inside of you
Waiting.
Yeah.
and knowing that He has a plan for all of us. Is that so hard? It's absurd. Is it? You're a man of science. Well, not too long ago, I would have found it impossible to believe that the dead could walk. So maybe it's not impossible to believe that you will know what the right thing is when the time comes. And then you'll act.
Maybe this is his purpose to tell him that.
Exactly.
Because he's really thinking.
RDO? My boombox?
Yes,
Did you fix it?
are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, it's not ready. Our neck is in a noose of the deceased and it's tightened with every tick-tock. Are you not distressed that we're trapped?
I was already trapped here. You've got until tomorrow, Eugene, and then we renegotiate.
Wait. Would it be possible to take possession of the second bottle to spot the delivery delinquency?
The deal was 1 bottle up front and 1 bottle after you fix it.
I need it.
You making it in a jet fuel or something?
I've taken a throw of 1.5 fluid ounces down McGull at most PMs as a necessary requirement to catch some increasingly elusive seeds.
Helps him sleep.
Here, go and make the giggle juice.
The giggle juice.
Eugene wants you.
Did you hear any of that?
Our people are going to be at the sanctuary soon, asking for their surrender. We're almost there.
That's why we do it. We make it happen.
So we cover you with crossfire from the upper windows.
The truck with the speakers almost took all those walkers away. It almost did go bad. Something else could.
Even if it don't, we don't got the Kingdom Fighters no more. If the Saviors want to put up a fight, we don't got the numbers to make them surrender.
That's why Rick's talking to the scavengers. You got shot. They lied to us. You believe them now? I believe in Rick Grimes. I could have done something. Sooner to end this. I knew about those weapons at Oceanside and I waited. I didn't do shit about it. With or without you, I'm not letting that happen again. And then it's without me. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
The thing
different.
is, sometimes you just have to wait. Sometimes you don't get to know. I just wish it didn't take seeing Sasha walk out of that coffin to realize it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
he's
been there
gonna
before.
say that.
Come on. Let's go.
Daryl's very stubborn too. Like he's always like jumping right in. Oh God, he's just sitting there with his bat.
gee, Lucille.
This place is about pooling and organizing strength. And you, my friend, are strong. That spongy organ between your eyes and your spectacular mullet is strong. And I just want to make sure that you know that I know that. Consider me made. Your pages are utterly and completely one and the same. Eugene,
It's not a kid.
I was going for a handshake.
Yeah, what the heck? Kiss his hand.
He's so scared that I don't know.
He's like, oh, I gotta keep him alive. He's too adorable. Got my eye on you.
He probably thinks he's the spy or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
trying to feel it out.
Yeah.
Aww. Jeez! I'm like, I know she's not in there anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
so sad. Just let you know if you forgot. Jeez. Spilled my coffee all over my face.
Because I asked for mine.
Oh, it's still in
thank
there
you.
too.
Aw.
Is Michonne in on it or not? Is she having second thoughts?
Yeah.
You up for this? I came here because I wanted to see things for myself. I wanted to know that things were going to work. But you know what? I don't get to know that. None of us do. What I do know is that things are working now. So maybe we just need to trust that things are going to keep working, because this, what we're about to do,
It's crazy.
it's not worth risking us.
Listen, Daryl.
Just for me.
So just him and Tara?
Oh, boy.
Morgan.
It's a huge risk. I mean,
Maybe he'll change his mind right now. She's out.
Oh,
now really think about it, guys. Don't be so
Yeah,
stubborn.
that's
2
right.
people
Yeah.
walked away.
We got Morgan and the snipers. We can do this.
Tunnel vision.
yeah, she's just...
Yeah, now
2
he's having
very
second
strong
Yeah,
people
she is.
walked
Yeah,
away.
oh my God. Think about it. Really think about it.
Ooh. Ah, something Eugene made. It had the...
Oh, so the music will lure them away.
Audio recording for transcription. Emergency operations manual, first entry. Countermeasure approach.
Oh no, you guys, now they better do it quick, because
Yeah.
On dead, get 40, 50 deep to the former fence.
So he made a drone.
Successful, hell yes.
Don't turn around.
oh,
Oh.
he was just about to deploy it.
I'm so worried with Tara. Don't
I
look
am
at
too.
her.
Holy crap.
Get up. Back away from that thing.
Don't press it, baby.
Oh, boy.
Pied Piper away, the cold corpses, and free this place.
And Negan will kill Rick, and Daryl, and Rosita, and all your old friends.
Someone might hear you.
Their former traveling companions, nothing more.
See,
Wow.
he's just talking
Ouch.
himself out of it.
I'm working with them to keep them and the people here alive. We can get rid of Negan.
Someone's going to hear this.
Negan's just gonna watch.
We're almost there.
Yeah, yeah.
Negan ain't the dying type, Dwight.
I don't know,
Okay.
Daddy.
Injury I may have caused in the past. Delivering a chomp down on your choke.
Oh, God. I can't believe you're saying this. Whoa. Whoa, he did.
Bastard.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Dwight.
Jeez. Wow.
Seriously.
Oh, jeez.
Look at them all. Have
Damn
it.
It's going to do it.
come
Oh,
on.
come on, do it, do it.
Okay, so in
gotta
this
get-
case, it's going to save Eugene. So if Dwight shoots them, then
Dwight.
they're going to know.
Wait.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah, but now they're going to know he's the traitor.
Oh, there you go.
Rock and roll.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, and he's still so close to them, though.
Oh, boy, I don't know.
And then it corked the hole. They can't get through anyways.
Right.
Oh, my
Damn.
God, yeah.
Now you're clear to the south. You and Tara should head home.
Oh, boy.
You got a getaway car?
They know to squeeze right in. They're actually trying to squeeze in,
yeah,
too,
yeah,
like they
yeah,
know. They can probably smell the people.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big hole.
Party time!
Yeah.
I see they're going to get walkers, or workers.
Oh,
Yeah, the people that are
Upstairs.
yeah.
just slaves to them. Oh.
Wow.
He can't take it.
Get angry.
Oh, he's going to go. Watch.
What's he gonna do?
The answer is no. I will never, not under Nilly, be on board with your plan. Your invite is declined. It will not end up like Sasha or you. You have made your choices, what I imagine most would calculate as the right thing. Roll your D20s and give up dead, seemingly soon to be. I cannot do the same. Now judge me if you choose. But I'm seeing 20 for 20. I'm feeling 10 for 10. I'm receiving 5 by 5. Staying safe means staying alive. And I'm A-okay with doing whatever it takes to lock that down.
It'll take an ass load of ammo.
Oh, I thought you heard that.
Well, how does it feel to be the second most important person here? How does it feel to save these good people? It feels great. Got something else emergency for you.
Uh-oh.
Solved.
More than a way out and the promise of bullets on the way.
What?
Jesus, Eugene. You are
Oh,
magnificent.
don't write out, Dwight. What is it?
So what is it?
He will.
Please don't.
Tell me.
Don't.
He will.
Oh, stay by the knot.
Crap, he's going to be there. Okay.
Upstairs.
Oh, he is there.
But the dead ones have the lower level.
Don't.
Yeah.
Eugene was going to tell me something.
Make up something now.
Solved us a way out of this mess. And he actually says he has a topper.
Don't.
Oh, boy.
What is it? Right in the eye. Look him right in the eye.
You're just going to stare at him?
What you got?
Don't act weird.
Oh, boy.
I think I could fix the intercom system.
Oh.
Which,
Whoa.
fix the communications here. That's it. Sorry, that kind of thing, cracks my shaft.
He's trying to be numb and say that he doesn't care about
Yep.
anything else.
Right. Jeez.
There's a lot of carpets there in the past. Look at them. What is
All right,
it
I'm
going to
already
be?
down.
A
Is that
walker?
what you mean?
Huh?
Is he going to put out some... Yep.
Oh,
Now he has to
crap.
fight. He has to survive.
Oh,
If he
my
survives, then he gets it.
And how long has he been
Oh,
like
no.
caged?
Come on. Really?
You're going to become this.
Time for after.
Time for after.
Oh,
I can't stand these guys.
No,
Like,
come on.
just wasting
This is
time.
absolutely
oh, come
horrible.
on. Oh, God.
All right.
Get him.
Yeah, right there.
And he still doesn't move him. Okay, I was going to say, if he bites that guy, he had no control.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You know, I got
Swing
it.
it, partner.
Well,
Both ends are dangerous.
She's like, I'm just going to stand here and watch this play out.
Ew, its head's going to come off.
yeah.
Oh, that would be really good if he
That's right.
rips his
Swing
head
it.
off.
Yeah.
Have a good
Just
weapon.
the bitey end.
Cracking it.
Yeah. Perfect weapon.
Oh, God.
Here you go. Num, num, num.
Oh, God, get her now.
Ooh, you bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of her.
Here's for after. No.
Oh.
Get out now. After. Savior's things are things. If yes, then yes.
Take it.
You'll get a fourth.
Half a fourth.
Third.
Wasn't I sculpture after? Stand for me. That was off.
Oh my God.
Okay.
He's off. No sculpting.
You have pictures already.
Boots and my clothes now.
Just use your imagination.
She already has the pictures. Wow, okay.
Fourth.
Cool.
Good at negotiating.
Yeah.
That's
After all that time in that hot box and then
Yeah,
trying to
God, they're so
fight.
annoying.
Jeez.
And I still don't trust them like they always do.
Yeah.
It benefits
Yeah.
them the most, so.
He's gonna see all the crap. He's like, where the hell? Holy
Daryl.
crap. It's Surprise.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh my gosh.
You're too antsy.
That's
I
right.
know.
God. Wow.
So good or bad? Mix
Well,
of both.
No,
Yeah, I mean, he sees that they're in there, but man,
that's right.
they couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Some of his people couldn't wait.
Jeez.
So what do you guys think of Eugene and his choices?
Well, you know, he's really trying to make himself believe that he doesn't care
That's right.
about his old
Definitely,
friends, his
yeah.
acquaintances, his traveling companions, but he does.
He does.
And
he
it's
does.
killing him. He's hating himself right now.
Yeah, I agree too.
So what do you guys think about it? Do you think that like it's a good decision on why he's doing or making certain decisions?
I don't think it is. I mean, you know, he's just trying to save himself, but then he's thinking about he's trying not to think about the others too. So
Yeah, because he's so angry right now. Like he's so upset. I mean, there's a lot of horror, honestly, going
That's
on.
right.
He's seen a
He's
lot of death
petrified,
right
yeah.
now. His life is on the line, like no matter what he does, and he's just trying to justify his actions because, again, he is selfish. Where he keeps saying that he wants to just take care of himself and live, but it's a lie because he really does care about all these other people
yeah.
and he doesn't want them to get hurt. So him like being aggressive and yelling, even at Dwight, like I was surprised he even went after
Big
Dwight
time.
like that and
Yeah,
took those big
yeah,
risks
yeah.
to still use the glider with a gun to the back of his head. Like he could have died there. So, he's still doing things to help other people because he keeps weighing the options there too, where he's like, the doctor, like Dr. Carson has to stay here because there's a lot of people that can die here as well. And I'm trying to save a lot of lives by, trying to make the walkers leave to help the workers and everyone else. And so he's trying to do the right thing. I mean, but there's no pure way.
Right.
He's
He's trying to be a
what he's
Negan.
trying-
He's such a
wants to help
survivalist.
people.
That's
Yes,
right,
he
yeah,
does.
definitely.
I don't think he he really wants to be there. I know he wants to be with his true friends, his old friends, but he's surviving. He's looking at the probability of them getting out alive, and he knows it's very small that they are. So he's just doing what he can.
That's right. He's so afraid, He's
He's afraid, and he doesn't like these obstacles reminding him of the wrong he's doing.
Yeah.
And Gabriel
totally.
talking to him, I truly feel that he was sent there for a reason to spark something into Eugene. Eugene's a smart guy. I'm sure there's something, he already turned a little bit. He didn't tell on Dwight.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So that was really big.
Yes, it
That
was
was
huge.
definitely-
And it was important that he saw Dwight because if Dwight was not there, Eugene, we saw it a lot in this episode where he's constantly trying to justify his actions and it's hurting him.
Yeah.
So having that visual reminder, seeing Dwight there helped
That's good.
majorly because he
Yeah.
would have totally told Negan about Dwight.
Definitely,
And
yeah.
that would have been awful because it would have totally killed Dwight right up there. And Dwight even saying those words to Eugene that once you, not quote, word for word here, but, once you spill blood, like you can't go back. It makes you who you are or you change or whatever, like it's permanent.
Yes.
And he hasn't had that yet. So that would have been his first one.
That's
Dwight
right,
would have
yeah.
died because of him. So that also was replaying in his
true,
head, I
yeah.
think, when he said that.
Right, and he went forward with the glider, which is a magnificent idea. I do have to say
Yeah,
that was
really.
a genius idea.
Yeah, because I didn't know what he
that
would be able
really
to do.
was. I thought he was actually getting it for that girl. Like, oh, forget the boombox. This is so much better.
Yeah.
Like that.
And then I'm like, no. No, but that was
That's him,
that was a magnificent idea,
Yeah.
and I think he knew that Dwight wasn't going to kill him because then Negan would know he was the person.
Yeah.
That's right.
And even though Eugene is up against the wall, like getting threatened either way, and Negan's now doing a different approach with this is mutual respect, a handshake, like my level kind of
Thought he was
thing.
gonna kiss his
So
hand.
I do think he kind of means that, but I also think that I think he mentioned before that he's suspicious of Eugene because that would be obvious too because he is really close with Rick and Group and Abraham was a close friend of his. Not sure how much Negan knows about that, but So I would think it was him, that was the rat. But, he's trying to keep him closer because he knows Eugene is extremely useful. He's super smart and he could use him for a lot of things. A bullet maker, there's just so many things he could do for this community that he wants to keep him on his side. And he's trying to learn more about him. And I think Negan doesn't think he's the rat anymore, but he's still kind of manipulating and just making sure that they're on the same page.
Yeah, and it looks like he might think that Eugene knows who did it, who is the rat, who's the mole.
Yeah, so he needs to.
Because when he's walking away, when you see Negan's eyes, it's like, I got him right where I want him.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's true.
So I think he's a very smart man too. Negan's very smart, and he's a survivalist, and he's going to look. You hear all these machine guns downstairs. The walkers are in. His workers are dying, and he's up there negotiating with Eugene because he knows that he knows he needs him. Mm-hmm. He's very useful, and he has plans for him.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. And now that you brought that up, I think that it's going to come back to Eugene, where Negan, when they're alone together, Negan's going to ask him, was it really the intercoms you were going to tell me? Because that was kind of like
it
not even exciting.
It was pretty flat, it wasn't really a climax of a thing, a topper, as he said.
Yeah, so I think that will come back.
But Eugene can say, well, in my point of view, I thought it was pretty great, mm-hmm. just coming from my, background. I think that would be great. We need communication.
Yeah. Okay, I got to jump to this now. Daryl and Tara... even though Morgan, of course, and everyone else at, the sanctuary are helping in this mission that they kind of made up themselves and went rogue in a way. That's right. Do you think it was a good idea to risk it and go against Rick and not tell Rick anything? And I mean, Rick was kind of busy as well. He's been away, but...
Yes, he was tied up.
Mm-hmm. So do you think it was a bad choice that Daryl and Tara went rogue and smashed into the building and risked all those lives, or should they have waited?
I think they should have waited. Mm-hmm. Like Michonne said, she can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And Rosita, it was a good plan. Rosita had a very good reason not to do that.
Like a 360, like she was full on.
Yeah, she.
No, 180.
Yeah, 180. She's been there. She did that rogue mission before, and she lost Sasha, and she doesn't want to do it again. She doesn't want to lose more people.
Yeah, so that was huge for her to say that.
And then Michonne, you can just tell in the truck, she's not saying anything. I'm like, is she going to change her mind now? But
she would make a great leader. Right, she is in certain ways already, but when her and Rick had that discussion where Rick is like, if I, with me leading, I want you to be right there with me. And and they'd be so great together. And here Michonne, she's human too. No one's perfect. And she had to see this through. And she really thought about it when she got there. And she didn't feel, even though she's with family, like Daryl really cares about her, she doesn't cave with peer pressure. It's truly her decision on how she feels. Being there already, you have your friends there already in a dangerous place. Yes, everyone's in prison, they're caged away because of all the walkers outside. All your enemies are, but still, you're in dangerous territory right now, and you're right before the mission takes place. You've come this far, and for her to be like, I can't do this, I really can't, still walk away. I mean, again, Daryl was very understanding there, which was good, but still, for her to be able to do that was huge. And I think that makes her a great leader, to be like, not that you want someone to be like, just kidding him out and be flighty and just walk away.
No, and it wasn't the original mission,
really
though.
Right. It wasn't, no. So
and
I think
you have to modify it a little bit, but...
Yeah.
In that moment, it was a good idea because we thought the glider was going to move them away. Mm-hmm. So in that moment, it was a good idea, but only in that moment to me. I think they should have waited, but we don't really know what the whole work was going to be. Everyone's efforts, how it was going to pan out.
What do you mean with the glider?
With Rick's plan, we don't really know what his actual plan was to, take them over. Overall, we knew everyone was trying to, get into.
I think they were waiting to negotiate. They were getting more people on their side, and I think they wanted them to surrender, or they were just gonna. I mean, not that I know exactly what they were gonna do to take the place, but if they didn't surrender, but Rick didn't want to risk all the workers.
Yeah, and and that would have been a great plan. However, then you would have had another, Jesus moment, taking more, prisoners. And are you going to, transfer them over to Rick's, safely? I mean, are they really going to flip the switch and say, I'm not Negan anymore, I'll go with you, like at the end of it.
Yeah.
But there again, now you have Eugene, the communications, he can do music within the building and put the walkers over, and then they can still get out too. You never know what he's really, now he has to go to a plan B of, now I have to do communications in the facility. Now I got to really work hard, but Rick's face at the end, just seeing his eyes like, what? Come on, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. And Michonne really didn't have to be there because, she was just going to be supportive with Daryl and book out of there too. So that's good. And hopefully they have a getaway car to
I hope so.
Get out of there. And I'm hoping that Morgan and the other snipers got out of there. Just did what they did and get out.
Yeah. And I know Daryl's very independent, but he gets so stubborn. I can't even imagine what he went through, but I'm like, to be that bullheaded, to be like, I gotta do this. I can't back down. I just gotta do this, you know? And he just wants to kill Dwight, and him and Tara are just like that because of Denise. I get it, but, I just feel like they got a lot more people killed that was unnecessary, and here, like, all these workers, they just assumed, they'll run up the stairs, they'll escape out the back or something, and so many of them are getting killed. And again, like, it's a conversation we've had many times, which is fun for the show, because it has a lot of interesting, debatable topics, but just like prisoners of war nowadays, it's just like once one side wins, you just execute all of them, or do you let them, set them free? I know it's not easy, but in this case, you want to keep an eye on them, but it's just going to be a long road ahead of just working with it. Somehow you're going to have to use more resources to have guards and
taking away from your
own people to like keep these guys alive, and see who you can trust over time and who you can't. And it's all a big risk to, I guess, be hopeful that everyone can have a future together. And it's not going to work out for a lot of people because there are a lot of bad people with Negan, but that's the hard thing. You just don't know.
That's right.
You just don't know. And it's just, again, like, Morgan came back, which we talked about a lot already and a lot of our reviews, that, he was in a bad place for a long time, murdering people. Like, it was really, really bad for him. And he came back, and he still struggles with that. But, he is a good person in a lot of ways. And then Daryl, like, he was imprisoned by Negan for a long time. So say if our group didn't know Daryl, he could have been an easy, just kill him because we don't know him. So there are some people that are good that you can... So it's hard to tell who's bad and who's good. And it's just a long road ahead to
there is
really work that out if you can.
Yes,
and I'm worried about Gabriel. I'm fearful that he's just going to die there alone. At least he shut at least Eugene shut the door, so if walkers get up there, then
Yeah, because he's really sick right now, so physically he can't do anything himself. So unless the only thing I could think of is, now Daryl and Tara are possibly in there, I'm guessing. Like, maybe there's a lot of walkers.
Yeah,
so. Hopefully
they ran away.
They ran away,
to go get to the getaway car. So
so they took off.
But Dr. Carson, he went down to the marketplace to get some herbs.
Oh, crap, yeah.
So he might be downstairs.
Yeah,
we didn't see him.
Jumping before you think, just Daryl. But so they took off, and I really think it's up, if hopefully Carson's still alive, but it's going to be up to Eugene now to do the right thing. And Gabriel's saying that to Eugene, that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. I think that will happen. And I'm guessing him and Dr. Carson will help Gabriel out. I'm hoping.
I really
I don't
hope
know how they're
so.
going to do it, but
and how ironic is it that Gabriel is sending him that message where he went through that struggle too, with his community and his parish, with all the church members, that he just didn't let them in the church. He's in all that, his whole story. So how amazing is that? He is the messenger for Eugene. So hopefully it means something that Eugene will finish this bottle of wine and get to what he's supposed to do
Yeah.
for our guys.
Yeah. So what do you think, Mom? Do you think Eugene's going to choose to help Gabriel, or do you
I
think
hope
he's
he does
going
the right thing. I think he will.
Well, what's the right thing, too?
Okay, I think he will help Gabriel.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Somehow it's going to happen.
Yeah, because he's so angry right
Yeah.
now because he's trying to not feel
That's
like he
right.
wants to do
Definitely,
what's
yeah,
right
it's
for him
gonna-
Oh,
to
yeah,
survive.
especially when he was
Right.
sitting right next to Gabriel and not even looking at him. He couldn't even look him in the eye.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And he just was dismissing everything, that he just had to focus on surviving
Yeah.
right,
and
yeah,
talking
definitely.
himself into it,
That's
really.
right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was so angry seeing all those people dying, and it wasn't just that; it was like these innocent people he was trying to save.
Yeah,
you know,
and all
because he
you
keeps
hear are
talking
machine
about
guns,
that.
yeah.
So it just hit a last nerve, and
Yeah.
so I really can't wait for the next episode
boy,
because
I guess.
I don't know. Like, I think this is probably going to extend this war for a while. I feel like now with them busting in with those walkers, I know the Negan people seem to be trapped right now, but I feel like it's going to give them an opportunity somewhere to escape and regroup. And I hope not. We'll see. I know
Yeah,
there's a lot
we'll
more
have to-
seasons left, but Negan's a really good villain, so who knows?
Isn't he?
Negan,
And he's so
yeah.
composed, holding on to
Yeah, he's
Lucille,
fantastic.
just negotiating. And
Always
talking
swinging
to
it
her.
around and tapping it and making
right.
noise just to remind
Getting
you.
Eugene so scared he wants to kiss his hand.
Yeah, I know.
He's like,
Wherever you are,
shit,
Your Majesty."
no, I just wanted to shake your hand.
Right? So
The way he put his hand down like that, though, looked like he wanted to.
this is how I shake your
Yes,
hand.
yes,
You
And
just
don't they
put
say
it
that too, where
there.
you can like tell
Not this
someone's
way, this
personality
way, yeah.
on how they shake hands?
Yeah.
Let's shake hands. Like a strong handshake or a dainty handshake. I'm kidding. I should do that to you. So, love you guys. See you next time. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.